How do you keep the fire lit? So I just returned from my trip, and it was one of those things where you get this fire built up inside, right? You have all this inspiration, all this drive to create something new, and you know these moments are taking place when you go somewhere and there's some interesting shift or transition inside of you, and your job is to now go back to your normalcy of life and find a way to maintain that fire and keep the progress going in the direction you want to go. And the question is, how do you get that? How do you keep that going the entire time? And I believe the way you keep it going is by being anchored to the end result. And I mean literally anchored. I don't just mean thinking about it like it might be cool. You anchor yourself to it. You actually put yourself into those moments mentally, physically. Like, think about what it would feel like, what it would look like, what it would be like when you actually achieve that end result. Because when you anchor yourself there, when you actually get your point where your body is set for that, your body is set for that, now you're able to get to a place, I'm taking my son to school, where you actually have this thing you're chasing that still keeps the fire lit. Whenever we go back to work, we don't have an anchor. What ends up happening is we start floating, just like a ship. A ship with no anchor will start to float, and the more it floats, the farther out to sea it floats, and it drifts farther and farther away from the place it wants to be. So if you can anchor yourself down to the place you want to be, the area you want your mind, your heart, and your whole body to experience, then what happens is little by little that ship stays where it's at, and eventually when you actually are getting that progress, it goes right into where it's supposed to be. You're not drifting. You can start the engine up and keep driving it slowly where you want to go. So hopefully you stay anchored. Keep that fire lit. And as always, God bless. Trust your hustle, and go Ducks.